sound. Yeah, Estelle, we about to get down.
Get down.
The hottest in the world right now.
No, stop. Stop.
Okay.
Hi, I'm Megan.
And I'm Anna.
And we're going to take you back on a journey in time from when Elijah Otis invented the elevator brake.
And now we're gonna go back in my time-traveling elevator machine.
Go.
And now we're going into our elevator. Hello, I am Phoebe Otis. Today is August 3rd.
Stop it.
Go.
Hello, I am Phoebe Otis. Today is August 3rd, 1811, and I'm sitting here on my beautiful farm in Halifax, Vermont, with my beautiful newborn baby son, Elijah Otis, right here. Elijah! And these beautiful dead dandelions represent each one of my other 6 children that couldn't be here with us today. 4, 5. Ever since my little young Elijah was a wee little tyke, he always liked to build with hammers and tools and all kinds of things. And I just knew right then at that very moment that he would be a businessman one day. My little boy grew older and he was frequently sick. It was a terrible time. My young boy grew older. Oh, yes, he did. And I grew wiser. And my young boy, well, not so young anymore, he started building a sawmill. And there at his sawmill, he started... Just go on. Building... Sorry, I had a wee hairball. But anyway, like I was saying before, he started building wagons and carriages. Oh yes, he did.
Go.
When I moved to Yonkers, New York, I worked in the Bedford building, and I was the commander of installing machinery. In 1852, I was asked to make a safer elevator. For 2 long years, I worked hard and hard. And then in 1854, I went to the States Fair and introduced the brake of the elevator. This is an example of the first time in 1854 when I went to the States Fair to introduce my elevator. This will be an example when my elevator dropped and did not kill anyone. Ooh.
Ah.
April 8th, 1861 was a sad day. My son Elijah Otis passed away in his sleep, happily though, after very many hard days at work. He lived a happy, fulfilling life of inventing the elevator brake.
Now we are back in the future. Without Otis, we would not have tall skyscrapers.
Or we wouldn't have 4-story malls or big hotels. I mean, really, there's sky's the limit.
Buildings would be limited to 5 or 6 stories. And the first real elevator, the first concept of an elevator, was in 1743 for King Louis XV in France. Now this contraption was called a flying chair.
Voila! Oh.
It was on the outside of the building and went straight up to the king from his balcony. Now, in order to use this contraption, over here, men had to pull on strings to lift up this fat man. In 1850, hydraulic and steam elevators had been introduced, but the real stepping stone was in 1852 when Otis himself built the brake. He made the first safety elevator. The first passenger elevator was installed by Otis himself in New York in 1857. After his tragic death in 1861, his sons Charlie and Norton created the Otis Brothers and Company in 1867.
To this day,
Otis
Elevators are everywhere. 1.7 million elevators!
That is a heck of a lot.
That is a lot. Otis has touched the lives of people in many ways.
Just like mine. I mean, really.
Without Otis, there would be no love.
Thanks for coming back in time with Anna and I and in seeing what Elijah Otis invented. We hope you enjoyed and learned some cool facts. Forever.